What bounces more when dropped from the same height? A steel block or a rubber block? Something you have probably wondered at some point. For that, I have modeled two blocks in Abaqus Explicit. Two blocks, one steel, one rubber, same size, and dropping from the same height on the floor. Steel block is solid element with steel material property, while rubber is also solid element with rubber material property.
The ground is modeled as a rigid body. The analysis is run using explicit dynamics, which is perfect for high speed events like impacts, drops, and crash. Coming to the boundary conditions, there are no initial conditions applied in this model. The rigid body is fixed at its reference node, which constrains all its degrees of freedom and ensures it remains completely stationary throughout the simulation. Since it is defined as a rigid body, it also does not deform. A gravitational acceleration of 9,810 millimeters per second squared is applied to both blocks. The impact time was calculated based on how long it takes for the blocks to reach the ground for the first time. The total simulation time is set to three times that calculated impact time. A general contact is defined between interacting parts. After the analysis, ODB file is opened using the hyperview. Let's check the animation first. Under the influence of gravity, both blocks, irrespective of material, size, and their weight, strikes the ground at the same time. Because a small rubber block and a large steel block both accelerate downward at exactly g, since they start from the same height with zero initial velocity and have the same acceleration. They cover the distance in the same time, so they hit the ground simultaneously. If we see the animation, we notice that the steel block bounces more while the rubber bounces very less. Why is so? We will try to understand the reason behind this now. At the top, both blocks start from the same height, but they have different potential energies because steel's density is nearly 8 times that of rubber. Since potential energy is given by mgh, the steel block begins with almost 8 times more PE than the rubber block in the initial stage. We already discussed that both blocks reach the ground at the same time. By that moment, their entire potential energy has been converted into kinetic energy. So the final velocity just before impact is the same for both blocks. When the blocks hit the ground, part of this kinetic energy is converted into strain energy due to deformation. Since steel is much stiffer, it deforms very little. This means a smaller portion of its kinetic energy is converted into strain energy. Rubber, on the other hand, deforms significantly more, so a larger portion of its kinetic energy is converted into strain energy. As a result, steel retains more usable kinetic energy for rebound, while rubber loses more of it internally. Even if we use a much larger rubber block and a smaller steel block but keep their weights the same, the steel block will still bounce higher. This is because steel is far stiffer and loses less energy to deformation during impact.